as you can see in the background, you have the mountains. So yes, we are heading back to the mountains. Our destination right now is actually Chimney Rock. It's in the Lake Lure area. I've never been there. I've passed it many times in my life. Have you ever been there?
I don't remember.
Okay, so
I've been to Lake Lure.
So we've been doing a little bit of research. Like I talked about a couple weeks ago, we miss the mountains. We'd love coming here. So that butterfly was trying to commit suicide. But so we're wanting to head up here, actually have a chance to explore it. And since it now is a state park, because it used not to be, so it's definitely going to be on our list that we had to go to. So today we're taking the time, driving up to the mountains, going to go to Chimney Rock, and actually explore the area.
And it was only an hour from Calpin's Battlefield.
Yeah. So only about an hour drive from where we were. I think it was like 30 miles, so not too bad. And there is you a nice scenic shot of the Blue Ridge Mountains. All right, straight ahead of you is Lake Lure. This is where we are.
In 4.7 miles, the destination is on your left, Chimney Rock State Park.
Yeah, ignoring that a little bit. This area is made famous for the movie Dirty Dancing. This is where it was filmed.
The original one.
Yeah, the original one, yeah. All right, so there's the big reveal. If you see up there where the American flag is, that is Chimney Rock. We're about to pay to get in. This is still, we don't know exactly what it is, but the land is a state park. But to get up to the actual Chimney Rock,
and the trails, other than the other access area.
And the trails, you still have to pay an admission. So don't know if it's leased, don't know the exact details about that, but for both of us, it looks like it is, I think it's $26 for both of us. So that's what we're about to do. And we're here at Chimney Rock at Chimney Rock State Park. Lunch today, we have some red pepper hummus, some wheat brie, some blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, and raspberries in there, some dry sausage, turkey pepperoni, Colby Jack cheese, carrots, also got some cantaloupe and pineapple in there, some bagel bites. That's our lunch for today, and probably tomorrow, since we're going to be doing a picnic lunch tomorrow also. A view from the picnic area where we are. Got the mountains, got plenty of flowers, and look at that, an empty picnic area. I guess we're the only ones who like to do picnics whenever you're out hiking every day. Alright, so here we are. Over there straight ahead, like I said, where the American flag is where Chimney Rock is. And just look at the picturesque, I use my picturesque word again. Just look at the landscape and how beautiful it is. So right now it is probably about 80 degrees outside, so it's a perfect day to be hiking, even up here in the Lake Lure area. Let's go ahead and get this in the background. So very nice day. If you watch a lot of traveling YouTube videos, especially on the Florida Keys, then this little RV and tow vehicle look a little familiar. This is Traveling Roberts. I know that last week he was in Georgia at Stone Mountain during the solar eclipse, so it looks like he's here at Chimney Rock today too. The view from Vista Rock. We get to relive our favorite song again. Steps, steps, steps. All the way to the top, there's over 500 steps. Andrew told me to actually count them on the way up, and I refuse to. I don't want to count going up. I don't want to count coming down, because I hate steps.
Hi, buddy.
All right. We're almost there. The view from the top. And looking out that way. Nice hike, lots of steps. Girls did good. rest up, and head back down. Alright, we have now finished up coming down from Chimney Rock and heading back out. Didn't take too much video going up or coming down because I wasn't going to take video of us coughing, hacking, breathing so hard where we want to throw up, kind of.
We weren't doing that. Lying.
It sounds good though. Nah, it actually wasn't as bad as what we were thinking it was going to be, so we were able to go to the top, and the girls did amazing. I mean, they took the steps, went all the way up and down in stride, so they did really good. So now I think we're going to let them rest for a minute because Andrea's just bringing up doing this one trail that's down here at the bottom. That's, how long did you say?
I think it's 0.4 miles.
So
it's a little woodland trail.
Little woodland trail right down here where we parked the first time. And might do that right fast before we start heading back towards the campground since we got about a 2-hour drive ahead of us. This trail is a half-mile trail right here at the Discovery Den. So right there at the beginning you had a little butterfly garden. Got a little rock climbing wall for kids to climb up on, and basically a lot of areas for teaching people about the natural animals that are in this area. And more steps. Steps, steps, steps. There's a big spider! Whoa! I think I already got scared of it. That's why the camera just shook. Alright, we had just timed that perfectly. We just finished up that trail and the sun just come out. So it's about to start getting very hot. But actually by the temperature, it says it's 79 degrees right now. So still, it was a good day. Yeah, I'm a little sweaty and hot, but it could have been a whole lot worse. So now we're leaving Chimney Rock, heading back to the campground. Not sure if there's anything else we're going to do on the way back, but I'm sure you'll know as soon as we know. Just made a quick stop at the Blue Ridge Parkway Folk Art Center. Couldn't take any video inside, but I wanted to make a quick stop here to get a stamp and also get a new map because I told Andrea I didn't think we was going to need it before we left, so but then we did. So we're actually on the Blue Ridge Parkway doing a little bit of drive and see what we can do till about 5 o'clock. Then we're going to start heading back towards Rock Hill. So next stop is the visitor center. Alright, this is the Blue Ridge Parkway Visitor Center. This is where I just went in. I was able to get us a couple stamps. Very nice area, and also gives you a lot of information and detail on the construction of the parkway. Tells you the entire story, and that's what those videos I took of, was telling the stories of the area and how they built the parkway. And we're in the Turnbark Tunnel. We didn't catch it coming into it, but it was an awesome stone wall tunnel. And we had to turn the lights on to get through it. Would have slowed down to film the entrance, but I have 2 motorcycles right behind me. I don't think that'd be kind of polite. Haha, we got it in time this time. This is the Craggy Flats Tunnel. I love these things. Not sure.
Oh, look at the fog.
Yeah, look at the fog.
You can't see it yet on the camera. There it is.
Yeah, look at that.
Can't even see out. It's so foggy coming off the...
Yeah, if you want to know why, it's probably because in the last 2 or 3 miles, we've experienced roughly a 5-degree drop. So it's getting colder and colder as we go up. Right now it's 67 degrees, where not too long ago it was 72, 73 degrees.
Yeah, I sure do. I'm gonna try to get it lifting over there.
And this is, yeah, you can tell we're in the mountains now. All of the trees, pines, evergreens. It's absolutely amazing. It's now 63 degrees. You have to remember, whenever we started, before we started this, it was roughly mid 70s. So we're over a 10-degree difference from when we started to what it is now. All right, here we are for our next stop, Mount Mitchell State Park. For those who do not know, Mount Mitchell is the tallest mountain east of the Mississippi. So this is probably gonna be our last stop on the parkway for the day. So we wanted to make sure to get in here, maybe see if there's a trail that we could walk on, because we didn't do any studying for this. We didn't know that we were going to be coming here today. None of this was planned, so this is just an added bonus to the day. Mount Mitchell State Park. Just look at all of the fog up here. There's an observation area up here that it says on a clear day you can see for 85 miles. I don't think today is one of those days. Here's the visitor center for Mount Mitchell. Sorry about the ambulance in the background, but they're having a little bit of an emergency here. Just so everybody knows, if we would have known we was coming up here, we would have packed different clothes, because we didn't come dressed or bring clothes for this. But
62 degrees.
yeah, 62 degrees. We're doing the summit trail to go up to top of Mount Mitchell right now. All right, here we go. Take 2. Yeah, I'm out of breath. So here we are, Mount Mitchell, highest peak east of the Mississippi. And here is the grave of Reverend Elisha Mitchell. He actually died trying to prove that this mountain is the tallest. Yeah, he lost his life to scientific exploration of this mountain in 64th year of his age. And that was June 27th, 1857. And right here is the little placard saying Mount Mitchell, 6,684 feet, highest point east of the Mississippi in North Carolina. So here it is. This is the observation tower right here at the top, and most of it is fog covered right now. So only got one decent window to see out of, and as you can tell, Andrew's over taking pictures out of it right now. But like I was saying before, I'm really out of shape, and running back up this hill, well, I call it a hill, but it's a mountain, had to run down because they came up here and said everybody needs to clear out their cars, move them, because they're having to fly a helicopter in for that medical emergency. So I started walking down, go move the car. Got halfway down, we actually had another person say they've called off the helicopter, you can go on back up. So to make sure we get back up here in time, Andrew stayed up here with the dog. I ran up here, so we get up here and no one's here, and luckily it's still like that. We're still up here all by ourselves with no one around. Not sure what the medical emergency is, but if they called off the helicopter, at least that's a good sign. This is just an amazing place to be. I mean, look at all these flowers over here. It's great to see, and the temperature is perfect. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the Balsam Nature Trail, which actually goes down to the lower part of the parking lot. And here's our trail. Fort Macon, your days might be numbered after this. This park and this trail and the trails we've seen so far are quickly moving up the list. We're on this trail so far. So many flowers. You can just smell the fragrance from the flowers. It's fir trees. I mean, this is nice. This is definitely somewhere we will come back to just for the trails. I'm going to start paying attention to where I'm walking and not where I'm videoing, because I'm about to be Mr. Klutz again. It's official now. This is number 1. Mount Mitchell, you have now become the number 1 state park to us. And your trails. Oh, your wonderful trails. And the beautiful scenery, trees, moss covered everything, the ferns. It's so nice. All right, Ari. Whoa. I really think that I could have filmed this whole entire trail and never edited one part of it out because it just all looks so great. It just keeps on going. Every single turn has got something to look at. As you can tell, we're already back to the camper, so wow, what a day we had. What a busy day. Started early in the morning at Cowpens, finished the day at Mount Mitchell, drove home, and Andrew's in the shower now. I'm about to get in the shower and we're about to relax and try to recuperate before tomorrow. So to recap, let's look at what all we got today. So this is what all we picked up today. We got the map and everything from Cowpens, also about the Robert Scruggs house. Also there we picked up the National Battlefield pin along with the Find Your Park Cowpens National Battlefield pin. From there we went up to Chimney Rock. We're at Chimney Rock. Here's our trail map, and we got our state park stamp. From there we kept on going up the Blue Ridge Parkway. Saw this sticker in the visitor center. I picked it up. Also got this little postcard, which I'm gonna add to our little picture gallery. And while I was on the Blue Ridge Parkway, we ended up getting those 4 stamps. Got the Folk Art Center, North Carolina, Virginia, the Visitor Center, and the Craggy Gardens. Also at Cowpens, like I showed you before, we got the National Battlefield and the Over Mountain Victory Trail. And we finished up the day at Mount Mitchell State Park and actually got our stamp for there also. So a completely filled day with lots of stuff to show for it. So the plan for tomorrow is another day of early start, and we're gonna go hit a state park that actually is one that we've both been to quite a few times. Where we used to live, this is actually the most local state park to us, and it's Crowder's Mountain State Park. For some reason, and I do not know why, over the last 6 months to year, it's become super popular. Or basically, if you don't get there before 9 o'clock, you don't get a parking space. Guess you got to go into Gastonia, into a shopping center, and they shuttle you over to the state park. So we're gonna get there before that happens. They say basically if you get there after 9 o'clock, just go ahead and go park. So we're gonna get there before 9 o'clock. Then after that, nearby is Kings Mountain State Park and Kings Mountain Battlefield. We plan to do the Battlefield, and there's actually a trail that goes from Crowder's Mountain over to Kings Mountain, and we might do that, not sure about that, but pretty much that's our plan for tomorrow as right now, which makes it be maybe a short day. So there's probably gonna be some other stuff thrown in there, and the stuff that's last minute kind of turns out to be the greatest things, like today with Mount Mitchell. So, so basically, make sure to check back in tomorrow, and y'all have a good night.